It's been called the world's largest 3D puzzle, but it's not a game. The remains of a British ship that set sail years before Columbus was rediscovered 2 decades ago. And that's how long it's taken to try and put it back together again. The BBC's Tomos has the story.
This is a 1 to 10 scale model, and this is a same scale person, about a 6 foot tall person. Yeah. And so this gives you an idea of the size and scale.
Well, I'm about that height, so actually, gosh, I would just be dwarfed.
So yeah, you imagine you're this.
At 30 metres long, weighing 25 tonnes, when it's fully rebuilt, Newport will have the only 15th century ship on exhibit anywhere in the world. But with 2,500 individual pieces, the challenge now will be putting it back together.
This one is basically like a huge flat pack jigsaw puzzle without instructions. We have a big challenge here in that this is the really, as far as I know, the largest attempt to reconstruct a wooden archaeological ship once it's been dry.
It started off as hundreds, but now thousands of people are queuing outside, and it's to see this. It's a boat dating back to the 1400s.
The original wreck was found back in 2002. Whilst building for the city's new art centre was taking place on the edge of the River Usk, workers came across the remains 7 metres deep in mud. And it's taken the best part of 20 years for each individual piece of wood salvage to go through a lengthy process of soaking, waxing and drying so that it can be reassembled safely. Toby and his team believe it was built from Basque Country wood, launched around 1449 and involved in the lucrative wine trade between Portugal and Bristol. It fell into the water, it's thought, whilst being repaired in Newport Dock later that century.
So this is the wow moment. What do you think?
Much of the ship was dried in Portsmouth, on the naval base which is home to the UK and possibly the world's most famous 16th century ship, the Mary Rose. The museum built around the naval vessel has been a major tourist attraction for the city on the south coast, and comparisons between these two ships can easily be drawn.
Each wreck has got different things to offer. This is a beautiful big ship of a certain period, which is a warship. Your ship is a smaller ship, but it's a trading vessel of a period that's earlier, that's built in a different way. So, you know, the significances are that they're both highly significant.
This is such an amazing project, and I've got to see it through. So even if it takes decades, I'll see this through, and that'll be. I don't think I have another one in me. I think I'll just finish this and retire.
The final pieces of wood will be transported from Portsmouth back to Newport today, so the building process of this, the world's largest 3D jigsaw, can finally, after 2 decades, begin. Thomas Morgan, BBC News for CBS Saturday Morning in Newport.
Could you imagine finding something 600 years old?
No.
And that size, too?
Yeah, I love the guy saying, you know, this is it. The incredible amount of, intensity, putting that together is just...
That's what I was going to say. Jeff said finding it. I'm like, finding it, putting it back together.
Yeah.
And reconstructing what actually happened.
And telling us.
Pretty incredible.
Yep.